Have you ever walked down a quiet street at night and felt a sudden, unexplainable chill? That feeling that someone is watching you? In Japan, that feeling might just be real, and it could be followed by a question you never want to hear. Watashi, kairi, my beautiful? Do you hear this? Don't turn around. The one asking isn't human. She's Kuchisake-onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman, one of Japan's most terrifying urban legends. So who is she? And why should her question fill you with such dread? The story goes that long ago, she was a beautiful woman, perhaps the wife of a samurai. But her beauty attracted unwanted attention, and in a fit of jealous rage, her husband took a blade and sliced her mouth from ear to ear, screaming, "Who will think you're beautiful now?" Her life ended violently, but her story didn't. Her tormented soul returned as a vengeful spirit, an onru, forever wandering the lonely roads of Japan. She appears as a woman wearing a surgical mask, which isn't unusual in Japan, especially during flu season. This ordinary disguise is what makes her so terrifying. She could be anyone. She blends in, waiting for a lone traveler, often a child walking home from school. She will approach you, her eyes the only thing visible above the mask, and ask that soft, simple question, "Am I beautiful?" Your answer determines your fate, and there is no easy way out. This is a deadly trap with no simple escape. If you say no, her wrath is immediate. She'll pull out a pair of razor-sharp scissors, some say a sickle or a knife, and end your life right there on the spot. A brutal, swift punishment for your honesty. So, saying yes is the safe bet, right? Wrong. If you say yes, a small, unsettling smile might play in her eyes. She will then slowly lower her mask, revealing the horrific, gaping wound that was once her mouth, a grotesque, permanent smile carved into her face. And then she will ask again, her voice now raspy and distorted by her scars. "How about now?" What do you do then? You scream, hesitate, or show any sign of fear, she will make you just like her. With those same scissors, she will slice your mouth from ear to ear, so you can share in her disfigurement. You won't die, but you'll carry her curse forever. It's a cruel, twisted game where the rules are designed for you to lose. This isn't just some ancient folktale whispered around a campfire. In the late 1970s, the legend of Kuchisake-onna exploded into a full-blown national panic. It started with rumors and alleged sightings in the Gifu prefecture, but soon fear gripped the entire country. The story was everywhere on television and newspapers and spreading like wildfire through schoolyards. Children were terrified to walk home alone. Schools started sending students home in large, supervised groups. Police patrols were increased, not for any human criminal, but for a ghost in a surgical mask. The panic was so real that it caused actual, measurable social disruption. Imagine an entire country being held hostage by a ghost story. Over the years, people have desperately tried to figure out a way to survive an encounter with Kuchisake-onna. Keys is under supposed loopholes in her deadly game. One popular theory is to give her a vague, non-committal answer. If she asks, "Am I beautiful?" you should respond with, "You look average," or so-so. This supposedly confuses her, giving you a precious few seconds to turn and run for your life. Another strange but popular survival tactic involves candy. Some versions of the legend say she has a weakness for hard, amber-colored candies known as bekoame. The idea is that if you throw a handful of these sweets on the ground or simply offer her one, she will become momentarily distracted by her obsession, giving you a chance to escape. It's a bizarre image, a terrifying spirit of vengeance being sidetracked by a piece of candy, but in a moment of pure terror. You'd try anything, wouldn't you? But why has this story persisted for so long? Why does Kuchisake-onna still haunt the modern imagination? Because she represents so much more than just a ghost. She is the embodiment of deep-seated fears. The fear of random, unprovoked violence. The fear of beauty being twisted into something monstrous. And perhaps most chillingly, the fear that danger can hide behind the most ordinary everyday facade, like a simple surgical mask. She is a reminder that horror doesn't always live in haunted houses or dark forests. Sometimes it's walking right beside you on a busy city street. So, the next time you find yourself alone on a quiet night in Japan and you hear a soft voice behind you asking a simple question, remember the story of the Slit-Mouthed Woman. Your answer could be the last one you ever give. Thanks for diving into the dark side of folklore with me today. If you enjoy exploring these unsettling legends, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tales from the shadows. Stay safe out there and don't talk to strangers.